Getting publicity from news media and press organizations is a surefire way to generate traffic to your website. Many people may laugh at the idea of their website appearing on some news website or in some printed newspaper, but the truth is that it happens all the time. In fact, you can shift the scale in your favor by regularly releasing updates to the press about what it is you're doing in your business. These are called press releases. There are 3 ways that press releases generate traffic for you. The first way, and the most desirable way, is that your press release may be picked up by a major news outlet. Then a journalist will create a story on you and or your business, and it will be distributed to their readership. This happens on occasion, but when it does happen, you can get server-crushing levels of traffic flowing onto your website. The second way that you can use press releases for traffic is by distributing them to the press release websites themselves. Press release websites are read by journalists and other people seeking latest news. So if you have a well-written press release, you can get some of these people to come to your website as well. The final way to generate traffic with press releases is through the search engines. Regularly submitting press releases helps increase the ranking of your main website, which helps to generate more traffic. So with that being said, let's look at a simple step-by-step formula you can use to generate traffic with a press release. In order to get your press release noticed by anyone, it needs to have a great headline. Like we mentioned before, a great place to learn how to write headlines is by reading newspaper headlines. Newspaper headlines are deliberately designed to catch people's eyes in order to sell more copies of the paper. And you can find some great templates for your own press release headlines. When writing your press release, remember that you're releasing information about what it is you're doing in your business to the press. Try to take a way to make whatever it is you're doing newsworthy. For instance, if you start a weight loss blog, try to play up the fact that you're going to be providing a unique insight into the weight loss industry, and anyone who's interested should definitely check it out. You want your press release to be relatively short, no longer than a few paragraphs. Also, use relatively simple language. Most newspapers are written on the 5th to 6th grade level, so you want to mimic them and their writing style. Finally, at the end of your press release, make sure that you always include your website address in your contact details. This way, people can visit your website, and you also give journalists a chance to talk with you in case they're interested in running a story. The final step in the process is to actually submit your press release to several press release websites. Unlike articles, documents, slideshows, you can submit the same press release over and over due to multiple websites. There is a list of the best websites to use for press release submissions. free-press-release.com, prhwy.com, prweb.com, 1-888-pressrelease.com, i-newswire.com, 24-7pressrelease.com, webwire.com. Again, I must stress that in order to get the best results, make sure that you write your press release to be newsworthy. If you need an idea of how to do this, visit some of the sites above and review some of the press releases. Alternatively, you can also pick up newspapers and see how they structure their articles and copy their formats. Now, let's discuss the next part of your 7-day traffic generation plan.